I hope I don't make anybody mad.
No, do it. Do it.
Okay, YTI, nobody wants to work at 8 p.m. That's the problem. I would go every night at 8 o'clock at night, but nobody wants to go. So why can't we do a hoot shift at 4 a.m.? I could get 10 to 15 guys that would go pull loads for me at 4 o'clock in the morning, but nobody wants to sit there at 8 p.m. I don't know why. I've offered them hundreds of dollars a load, and I just can't get people to go. I mean, my poor husband, who's also owner of King Fio, we started this together. He's a truck driver. I'm a dispatcher since 2002. He had to go pull our loads at night. So that's why sometimes we're in fights. Another thing is automation. We would love the terminals to be automated. I know there's a lot of politics involved with that. I don't know. I'm so sorry. But we need it to be quicker. And I don't know who we have to fight. I think I do, but yeah, that's a rough one. But from a trucker perspective, if the terminals looked like F10, everything would move so much quicker. I would and I know this is also very political because I don't know the whole backstory, but I would open empty depots, especially during peak. And if you have empties you can't get rid of, you go get them flipped there, and the steamship line picks them up by their own trucker later on down the line. Because as a business owner, as a trucker, I have been like pulling my hair out, going, why can I not return these effing CU line MDs on 60 chassis that I own? And it's very frustrating when you can't go and continue and progress because you have an empty sitting on your equipment. And I can't go to YTI without a chassis or an empty that you're receiving. I also can't go into 400 without a chassis or an empty the terminal's receiving. So that tends to put your operation on hold if you don't have the magic equation. And lastly, I would buy a big effing yard because space is a big problem, especially when we get busy. I mean, nobody wants to park truckers. We at one point had like 7 yards, and now we have a really big yard, but I would get more space because it's a constant problem.
And maybe more chassis?
I do need more chassis. It's a slippery slope because am I going to buy a bunch of chassis and then it's going to slow down? Yeah, where do I put them? We're going to buy a really heavy forklift and start stacking them if that becomes the case. All of my chassis are in rotation right now, they're all being used. And we started buying chassis about 4 years ago, and it was the best decision we ever made.